Take this opportunity to get you caught up on another case that we have been following, and I know you have very closely. It is the Delphi murder case out of Indiana, where Richard Allen is accused of killing two teenage girls. Brutal deaths, Abby Williams and Liberty German, back in 2017. He faces life in prison, 130 years if convicted for those brutal crimes. Here with me to talk all about it is Court TV senior producer Barbara McDonald. You've been there, you've been in the courtroom covering it from the beginning. You also authored and voiced a podcast down the hill about this case. You're the best person that we have for it. So tell me, what sticks out from today's testimony? Get us caught up.
Good afternoon, Matt. It is rainy and very windy here in Delphi today, as you might be able to tell from my signal. But this morning we heard from Dr. Polly Westcot, and she's a PhD-level neuro and forensic psychologist who practices in Indiana. And she talked about how she agreed with the prison psychologist that Richard Allen has dependent personality disorder, which means that the words that she used was he crumbles when he is not with the people that are important to him, those people in his inner circle, especially his wife. She also talked about how he has major depressive disorder with psychosis, and that existed prior to his time being in custody at the Westville Correctional Facility. And the psychosis, she says, is something that ebbs and flows. It's not necessarily constant. And once you have it, it can come back again. We also saw, well, we didn't see, the jury saw two videos that were taken in Richard Allen's cell from his time in the Westville Correctional Prison. And on cross-examination, the prosecutor accused the defense of basically cherry-picking those videos to show the worst conditions, to show the jury that Richard Allen was the victim here. The witness who was on the stand, who is an intern for the defense, Max Baker, responded that he is aware that Abby and Libby are the victims here. He tried to find videos that he thought were representative of Richard Allen's treatment and showed things that had already been talked about in the trial, such as Richard Allen eating his own waste and banging his head on the cell. Now, this afternoon, we do expect to hear from some family members of Richard Allen, his wife, his sister, and his daughter. His sister and his daughter are important witnesses because in some of those confessions that Richard Allen made during his time incarcerated after his arrest, he did indicate that he molested his sister and his daughter. They are expected to get on the stand and testify that that is not true, as the defense continues to try to show that those confessions are not reliable statements. Matt?
Barbara McDonald, we're going to let you get back into the courtroom. Thank you for that quick update as that storm system is moving through there. You could hear the wind in our live shot, but I want to bring in our guests to discuss this. We have Marie Pereira. We also have Trey Gober. So, Marie, to you first. You're a registered nurse, and we know that Richard Allen, after his arrest, was placed into a prison, not a county jail. And then we know that he made multiple accounts saying that he is responsible for the murders, for the deaths and confessions. So we're in the defense case right now. The defense is trying to make a case where these are false confessions and brought on by the strain that he was under. What are your thoughts on all of this?
I think the defense is doing a good job at self-suppressing those confessions, even though the court didn't do it, because at the end of the day, if they can prove that he had mental illness, and mental illness, it goes up and it goes down, it has ebbs and flows, like Barbara said earlier. So he's there being observed, eating his own waste, his feces, okay? Who would do that? A person who's experiencing a psychotic break. He's saying that he violated the victim sexually, and there was no proof of that. Now he's saying, I'm hearing from Court TV, that he molested his daughter also, and that didn't happen. So if that didn't happen and he's saying it happened, that absolutely waters down, denigrates that testimony that he gave and against his self-interest, the confession, because you can't trust somebody who's eating their own feces. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, let's dive into that a little bit more, Trey. So part of the confessions, the defense is really trying to hunker down in what Marie just said, and, you know, saying that they're false confessions, including the fact that he admits to murdering the girls by shooting them. They were not shot. And also, he says that he sexually assaulted them. They were not sexually assaulted. How does that help with the defense case, going on piggyback of what Marie was saying?
I've tried and won 2 false confession cases, and this is exactly what you have to do as defense counsel. You have to explain why we shouldn't put any weight, why we shouldn't believe these confessions. Unfortunately, a lot of times defendants, especially defendants with mental illness, think, you know what, I need this to be over. I need some resolution. They're going to keep treating me like this. I'm going to be here until I just tell them what they want to hear. And so, especially when somebody is in a susceptible or weak mind state, they may be more likely to give a false confession. So the defense is doing a good job to establish why the jury should disregard these confessions and instead look at all of the other evidence and determine if there's reasonable doubt based on all of the other objectively available evidence, not the defendant's words.
Yeah, just a fascinating case, and one that has rocked this country and went unsolved for several years.